Hi, I'm Katie Rice, owner of Bellwether Design Build. I'm passionate about architecture and building, but I'm even more excited to tell my clients, the people of the world, you, that you can actually have an enjoyable experience designing, building, or renovating your home. How do you accomplish this? Well, you get most of what you want within your budget, on time, while having fun. So I have 5 essential tips that you need to know before you get started designing, building, or renovating your home. Number 1, set a budget. Before you get too excited, looking in magazines, driving around, looking at houses, looking at coveted land, set a budget. Everyone has a limit, whether it's $50,000 or $5 million. If there are 2 decision makers in this project, talk about it, agree on a price, and then 2 things. Stick to the budget, and don't be afraid to tell your team members what your budget is, how much money you want to spend. Second tip, assemble the team. Assemble the team early. Why wouldn't you leverage the professionals before you spend any money on your project? Think of this as the consulting team. And when I think of the initial team, I'm really talking about the architect or the designer and the builder. So if you're looking at a piece of land, bring them out there. Bring both the designer and the builder out to the land. Talk about the possible problems that the land could present. Talk about your budget, because it's important to know how much you should spend on the land so that you have enough money left over to build the house. Or if you're looking at existing houses, you want to know a ballpark of how much something would cost, and you want to be looking for red flags. So, assemble your team early. The third tip is to understand the different services and fees that different firms have. There are a lot of different services and a lot of different fees. And when you're interviewing your team members, your architect or your builder, ask them if they can custom make a package for you. They should be able to. You don't want to pay for things you don't need, but you definitely need to make sure that you get what you want and need on the drawings. Tip number 4, let's talk expectations. This might seem a little silly, but I've noticed that it's really important and often missed. When you're finally with your team that you've chosen, the architect, the builder, maybe the landscape designer, the interior designer, sit everybody down and everybody write out your expectations for one another. This is a chance for you to express a little bit of your personality to your team. Hey, this is how I work, this is what I'm looking for. And make sure that they write down the same things for you. Remember, you're part of the team and you're also going to be held accountable throughout the project. Tip number 4. Work on adopting a grateful attitude. Listen, if you have a good attitude, everyone around you will have a good attitude. Did you know that less than 1% of Americans get to have their homes architecturally designed? So if you're even thinking about having a home or a space custom designed and built for you, you should be feeling pretty lucky. And remember, it's infectious. When you show up in the job site and you're feeling grateful, the people around you, your workers are feeling grateful, they're going to go the extra mile for you and work extra hard, and everybody's going to be happy. So, don't forget the 5 tips to have an enjoyable experience designing, building, and renovating your home. Set a budget, assemble your team early, ask about the different services and fees so you can get a custom package just for you. Talk about everyone's expectations, and have a grateful attitude. And now, you get to enjoy your experience. I'm Katie Rice with Bellwether Design Build. For more information, you can visit my website and blogspot at bellwetherbuilders.com. Thanks, and have a great day.